Oh hey, how are you doing? Oh, what's this over here? That'd be the top lane in League of Legends. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at these little guys. You guys go. Good job. So you want to know how it feels to play top lane in League of Legends? Oh, I can tell you, but first, you need to understand how it feels to play League. Get the picture? Wonderful. Isn't it pure bliss? Top lane is the same. After all, it's the same game. Except all that and you're being crushed by jacked guys. And you like it. League is gonna have 5 roles, alright? A top laner, a mid laner, a bot laner, a support for the bot laner, and a jungle. Each is gonna be super special and unique, and each is equally as important. Now let me tell you about the most important role of the whole game, jungle. No, I'm kidding. I mean top lane. Some big boys up there, yes sir. Have you ever wanted to know what it's like to be 6'9" and made of muscle while beating literal children and women, but you were born below 5 feet? Now you don't have to with top lane. With plenty to choose from, we literally have fat fish. Fat guy, but he's a turret. And dudes with swords. I mean, there's a lot of these. There's also dudes that just use their hands. They don't need swords. Amazing. Have you ever watched a professional play a game and say, I wish there was a way I could be that good with less effort? All you have to do is learn the top lane, trust me, and you'll never lose again. As you can probably tell, this lane is built for the big dogs, the main characters. This is where they go and hit each other with their full combo 8 times and both walk away with full health. I refuse to mention ranged top laners because they take away from the glory of the lane they play in. I swear I will get Riot to not let anyone lock in Vayne if they're playing the top lane. I swear I will do it. Why, you ask, ranged top laners suck? Well, top lane is full of big powerhouses, right? And if they catch you, it's pretty much game over, and that's where it falls apart. These guys, and there's a few girls, have all the power in the world, but are big, slow, and generally, you really just can run away from them. I said generally, I know there's a few. Boo-hoo, oh yeah, they run down and kill you anyways. Wah, shut up, alright. Let's look at an example, alright? If we look at one of the most famous top laners in League of Legends, the Baus, you can see what I'm talking about. He locks in a big champ, look at him, and then he just walks in there, walks in his lane, fights the other guy, and, you know, most of the time he just dies to him, and then takes the turret. You just see the other big guy you're fighting, and you just keep fighting him. And that's it, that's your whole game. You sit there, you keep fighting the guy, and you smack the turret till the game's over. I mean, you can go to team fights for objectives, I guess, and I guess top laners do sometimes, but the true glory of the lane is destroying turrets and fighting the other top laner. It's what they're made for, okay? So after about 15 minutes in these league games, the laning phase is over, and it's a big free-for-all, and everyone's fighting each other, but this is where the skill shines in the game. But not if you're looking at the Baus, or really any top laner. It's still just in his lane, cooking away, going right down the same path you always have. This is where the fun of top lane comes in, let me be honest, my little dumplings. Turrets give a lot of gold, and that lets you buy a lot of cool items. And these items, you know, for tanks, will let you beat the crap out of anyone saying top laners are strong, alright? Who cares? I'm having fun, that's what matters. At this point, you realize the power you possess, and killing minions, it doesn't really satisfy that need anymore. So you hunt down the other players, you don't need CS anymore, you're gonna CS people. You're a top lane champ, and you can just kill them all, and just get the kills, and just not go to the objectives afterward. Just keep pushing in the lane. Your team handles it, don't worry, don't worry. All you have to do now is take turrets and lives until the game's over. Now I know it sounds fun, because it is. But at the same time, it's not, because I hate to tell you, there's another person in the game doing the exact same thing as you, and his entire soul will be dedicated to you not having fun. Say you go to a different lane and, oh, here comes Gangplank, here he comes. Stop clearing the waves, Gangplank, with your barrels, please, for 5 minutes. Now top lane has some cool champs. And I get it, you want to play him, I understand. But that means the other guy you're playing against also wants to play him. And this other person will always feel more busted than you. They will always be better. With this lane being so 1v1 focused, what little help going out of your lane and coming back in does not affect what's going to happen in the lane itself. It is just you versus another person purely based on skill. This lane has the most counter pick meta, with some of the champions being absolutely worthless, depending on who your laner plays, to the point that if you let your top laner pick last and champ select, your chances of winning drastically improve. So please let your top laners pick last. And just finish up that point, the you're all alone point, you are. If you fall behind, boohoo, you're screwed. And you're just a worse version of your opponent anyways, and they know it, so they're just gonna freeze, and you're done. No one's gonna come help you unfreeze the wave. Why, you ask? My brother, there's a big fed top laner that you fed. They will kill us all. No one wants that. You're screwed. Just try to lose slower for us, alright? And that's the top lane. It's really just winning while losing. That's it. So would I recommend anyone getting into top lane, trying it out, you know, playing the Terminator of the game? No. I mean, unless you like BDSM or want to hate your life but love playing League of Legends, then yes, this lane is for you. And I hope you find happiness one day if you play it, alright? I hope you really do. What lane should I do next?